with the anger. So once she did that, once she got herself, like once she was able to speak from the present and not the past, I asked her the last step that I'm going to ask you. Once you get, once you think things through, once you see things from the current or from the present, your current view of the situation, of what your husband said, what your children did, what your boss said or did, um, then what your friend texted you, right? Or what your husband didn't do when you asked him to do something, right? Whatever it is that activated you. Once you can see it from the present view, the next question is, how do you want to act now? What do you want to do now? Because now that gives you the power back. You are no longer held by this emotion. And if you are, it is your choice, not the other person who activated you, who said something and created all these emotions inside of you. It's not their fault anymore. You get to decide whether you want to hang on to it. And I told my daughter, I'm like, what do you want to do? You can choose to stay angry, or you can choose to be at peace with your friend and stay connected and think the positive thoughts about her. Either way, there is no right or wrong. I made sure to let her know this, and I'm going to tell you, there is no right or wrong. Either way, you're going to learn something. Um, so just know that there is no right or wrong. So I told her, like, it doesn't matter what you choose. If you want to hang on and continue to be angry, that's fine. That's okay. And and she responded, she's like, no, I'm good. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Right? She's to watch it unfold in front of my eyes, and see how she was able to let go. And I asked her, what do you think about your past now? What do you think about this emotion? And she's like, it's still there, but it's not, I don't believe it. I'm like, and that's awesome. That's okay. And I want you to know that it's okay if you still feel angry, if you still feel frustrated towards your spouse, towards your children, if you still feel sad, it's okay. It's human to still hold on to those emotions. But I want you to make the decision of who you want to be. Do you want to be, who are you? Are you that person that's angry, or are you the person that forgives, the person who is loving? And I reminded my daughter, who are you? Who do you want to be? The one that has those negative thoughts about their best friend, or the one that thinks this friend is amazing? And how do you want to act now that you have chosen to be the one that holds on to the positive beliefs or the loving beliefs and the loving attitude? um, how do you want to act towards this person? So I ask you that too. Once you make the decision, how do you want to act towards your spouse, towards your children? What do you want to feel about them, like when you see them next time, even if the problem hasn't been resolved? How do you want to move forward? um and it was amazing to see her transformation in her nervous system, in her body, in her demeanor. Try this. So again, first, take a time to really stop and ask your emotion that has come up, that has triggered you, that has your heart beating fast, that has you feeling low and low energy, or that has you angry and wanting to take action. Ask that emotion, what is it? What do you want to tell me? Where is it coming from? Tap into your body and listen. Give it the mic. Next, once you have gotten all of that out, all of what that emotion wanted to tell you, the next step is from the current state of being, from who you are today, right now, from your present self. How do you see things? What is the reality of the situation? Once you do that, then ask yourself, how do I want to act? Who do I want to be? And again, there is no right or wrong answer here. You get to decide, but know that you are making that choice of whether to hold on to it a little bit longer or change to who you really are inside. I hope this helps you in the next week whenever you're feeling a very strong emotion. I hope you take the time, because I promise you, the more you do this, the better you're going to be at healing yourself. And this is free, okay? You get to do this yourself. You get to love on yourself without anyone else having to do it, without having to pay someone to do it. I am giving you this tool because it is so powerful, because I do it myself. Every time I get triggered, I have learned that my triggers are a gift from myself, that it is my body's way of telling me, hello, I don't like this anymore. This is outdated programming. I don't believe in this anymore. We need to get rid of it. But most of us don't take the time to listen, and we just shove it down and leave it there for the next time someone pisses us off, right? I want you to take the time this week to love yourself by taking the time to listen to those emotions, those big emotions that activate you, and learn to heal yourself, self-soothe yourself, understand yourself, and take responsibility for yourself. If my daughter can do it, you can too. And if you're struggling with this and you want help, reach out to me. I would love to help you in this journey. I love you, and we'll see you next week.
To keep up to date with what's coming up, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Elisa, ELISA, _Fucci, FUCCI, _coaching, and on Facebook at Elisa Fucci. You can also email me at elisafucci.coaching@gmail.com. Don't forget to leave a review, share, and subscribe to this podcast.